Winston the Beard. Good evening. I've just thrown the camera on. Actually, there was a deer just behind me a few seconds ago. He was tucking himself behind those rocks. So if you do see him, well done. Nature bonus for you. I have navigated south of Glacier National Park. I won't go into too much depth about Glacier, but it was just almost unbearably beautiful. Just completely tremendous. You might have seen the other little videos of me in the park, which might explain it a little bit better, and how much, what my opinions of it were, but they were great. It was also a bonus stop for me because I hadn't planned on coming to Montana at all. Managed to catch a ride with my travelling buddy. I'll mention him in a second. And went up to Glacier National Park, which was a complete and utter surprise for me. I wasn't intending on going that far north on my trip, but I did. So now I'm south of Glacier, on my way to Yellowstone. Today I managed to visit the Blackfoot River. Now that probably won't mean anything to anybody unless you've seen A River Runs Through It or read the book, but I saw that movie when I was about 9 years old with my cousin, and when we were 9 years old and we saw the movie and we were into fishing, we would run off to the fast flowing small rivers in Lancashire in the UK, and we would try and reenact the scenes of the couple of little boys in River Runs Through It. I was obviously, Brad Pitt's character. He was the uglier, more sensible older brother. Oh, pelicans! I don't know if you can see that. That's new. Haven't seen one of those yet. Might have been a bit far away for you. Anyway, Glacier. Travelled south, went to Missoula, which is where the book was based, where Brad Pitt and his brother grew up. Crossed over the Blackfoot River, which is where they fished. Managed to see that, and it was quite special for me, actually. Not many people know that, but Big Blackfoot was somewhere I really wanted to visit. Then went through Helena. Helena was the state capital, so I wasn't expecting great things from that. It's just another big city, and as big cities go, I think the nicest thing I could say is that it serves a purpose. Just pelicans. Yeah. The reason why I'm dressed up like a bit of a tool is because I've actually come south enough for the mosquitoes to come out. It's now warm enough for them. For those of you who know me, mosquitoes don't treat me well at all. I've already been bitten a few times. My hand that's holding the camera has also been bitten. It won't be a pleasant few days. However, on the way to Yellowstone, I think the temperature might drop a bit when we get to Yellowstone, and that's another checkpoint for me. So things going well. I'll just give you a bit of a twirl where I am. It's rather pretty. That's the Missouri River. I think it's the 4th time I've camped on it now. It's a bit of a checkpoint for me. I keep coming across it, and every time I do, it's another little achievement. I mentioned my travelling buddy. I met him a couple of weeks ago, and he had planned a trip a couple of years ago, but unfortunately some circumstances meant that he couldn't make it, and I seem to have been a little bit of a catalyst for him getting going, I think, and our trips coincided. His planned trip was almost the same as mine. However, he was going a lot further north and was going to see 2 or 3 extra national parks, which I hadn't planned on going to because it was too cold. So realistically, what it's allowed me to do is see a lot more of, a few more national parks, a lot more of the country. It's also allowed me to visit Montana, which I always said if anyone's going to Montana, I'm getting in the car with them. So that's what I've done. He's going to drop me off, I think, in about a week. He's going to take me to Yellowstone, and he's going to drop me off, I think, maybe pretty much on schedule for what I had planned to do after Yellowstone. So even though I've managed to do more, I have been able to be dropped off on schedule with what I've got left, which is probably about 2,000 miles. Anyway, he's over there. He's pretty beat. He's been driving from Glacier. I navigated him, and naturally we went a pretty route. Didn't just sit on the highway. But he's doing pretty well. He likes to drive, but he often needs a little rest at the end of it, as we all do. And I'm his sort of I'm his chef, and maybe a little bit of a handyman. Helped him change his tyre a little while ago when we slashed one by accident. Anyway, so that's working out for both of us, and I'm all right. Still managing to do a lot of walking, still managing to stick to budget. I'm eating what I'm eating, he's eating what he's eating. He's obviously got the fuel, but it's working out pretty well. Anyway, long video, quite a lot in that one. I might speak to you later. Bye.